And one of the worst things any teacher will tell you is the amount of paperwork we have to do. You have to do a thing called a scheme of work. You have to plan for years, for all year groups, for all ability groups, take into consideration pupils' personalities, everything. It takes hours, weeks. I didn't want to do any of that because I was depressed and I hated them. So I created one lesson for all children. It was called Space Mission. And it was a clinically depressed man reading from an empty book, right? It was blank. I used to read out this space mission. They would act it out in shuttle groups around the room. They'd act it out in silence. I'd make it up as I was going along. At the end of the lesson, I'd fuck off. That was it, right? The only mistake I made was that they loved it. I didn't want them to. I hated them, right? But they loved it. So I would be sitting in between lessons like this. Kill me, please. And they would come into my lesson like this. Can we come in, sir? Can we come in? Like, yes, come in. They go, oh, are we doing space mission again? Are we doing space mission today? And I go, yes, we're doing space mission. Get into your shuttles. Get into your shuttles! And they go running into their little shuttles. I go, yes, all right, calm down. Right, where were we last week? All the hands. Yes, Alan, where were we? Sir, we were on the surface of a dangerous planet. We were, weren't we, Alan? I'm glad you told me because I can't fucking remember. And how were we feeling? Sophie, oh, we were nervous and excited. We were, weren't we, Sophie? We were so nervous, so excited. And what did the commander of all the shuttles say? I let Marwood answer this. This is a real conversation with me and that boy. Yes, Marwood, what did the commander of the shuttle say? Oh, no, sir, I want to ask you a question. I went, OK, fine, thanks. He said, can you do the lambada? I said, no, I can't. He went, OK, thanks, carry on. And I'd start the lesson, right? I used to have a mic in my hand, pathetic, just to make myself laugh, and control of the drama studio lights. I go, right, let's start!
Space Mission. Episode 143. And so, our brave warriors were on the surface of the dangerous planet. They were all very, very frightened. Beard! Yes, they were, Gavin. They decided that they would take off from the dangerous planet, so they strapped themselves in.
Then a door would open. I'm sorry I'm late, sir. That's fine, Karen. Go and join Ginger Pete's group. They fired the boosters. All of them shaking. They were convinced they were taking off. Oh, we're taking off on their little stools. And I'd look at them and I'd think, I want you all fucking dead. So I changed the story just to piss them off. I go, and then something awful happened. Ah! What happened?
The power failed. I go to red. They would shit themselves.
I go, yes.
Yes, my little friends. The power failed.
And each of them thought about their mummies and daddies, who they'd never see again. And one by one, each of the astronauts thought, oh, God, how did I get here? In this little dark space, with these people. I mean, I worked so hard at school. Didn't I? They said at college I'd definitely get acting work. Just because I was tall, they said. And yet here I am, trapped with these little rats, eating my soul from inside. It's like the slowest death of all time. It's awful. It's fucking... Excuse me, sir, is this part of the story? No, it's not, Karen. I do apologize. And then, in the darkness, they heard footsteps. Ah! No! Yes! Oh, sir! What is it? Fuck no.
And then just for a second,
the whole window was filled with one giant set of teeth. I go to blackout, they go mental. I put the lights back on, I go, yeah, well, that's it for this lesson, kids. Let's find out what happens next time. And they all go, ah! He's the greatest teacher of all time! He's the greatest teacher of all time. And I'd go out to the back of the drama studio and smoke and cry.